We're getting there. New York is like, this is like my hometown. So people are very, very nice. You know, they're well, not just New York, the whole tri-state area, because they watch me grow up here. You know, so everybody kind of takes an invested interest. Like, I remember when you were nightly news. I remember when you were Channel 7, Channel 4. And so it's kind of like, I feel the spirit of, you know, like the hometown girls. She's doing it. She's keep going, you know. Just I get a lot of support. You know, I mean, there comes a time when I just want to disappear, and I go home. And close the door. Hang out with my 3 cats. That's it. And the only reason is because you just need to restore your energy. I guess old Watts has to charge up again and then come back out.
How do you have time for a social life?
I am a firm believer, because, you know, I've been well, you know how it is, being a reporter. Now, I mean, you're a slave to the beeper, right? You don't find time in life. You make time. When there's something important, you make time. When my mother and father come in town, I can't say I don't have time to see them. I have my priorities. I make time for people who are special in my life. I make time for things that are special in my life. I mostly make time for me to spend time with myself. There's nothing I enjoy more than being alone with a newspaper or a good juicy novel in the bathtub. Because I know nobody's going to bother me in the bathtub, you know, away from a phone or something. Yeah. There's simple times I like being under the trees, being by the ocean. Just downtime for me is being quiet. Because any time I'm around a phone or people, I'm like, you know, as you can see.
You save time in your life for people who are special. Who might that special person be, if there is one in particular?
Oh, well, let's see. Me, number one. I take care of myself, number one. And then I don't have anybody in particularly special. Is there someone you're thinking about?
I'm thinking about maybe, I don't know, I'll be sure.
Oh, zing, she goes, right to the chase. No, you know something? There are people in your life, there's certain people you'll have in your life that will be in your life forever. Albie is one of the sweetest and most genuine gentlemen I have ever known. He is a dream. He has been supportive of me since back when I was doing Attitudes. And that was a tough transition for me because I was coming out of news and going into something so strange and unfamiliar. And he was there to say, keep on keeping on. You can do this. And he's a younger guy, and I was amazed at how much maturity he has. He works his can off. I have never seen anybody work harder than Albie. And he's taught me good work ethics. He's taught me about being a gentle person in a tough business. And he's always been a good friend. So if people always try to link us up in love interest, and yes, I love him. I'll always love him. But, you know, are we going to walk down the aisle next week? Well, I don't think so. But Albie is very special in my life.
7:55 p.m. The studio audience anxiously awaits the star of the show. They're ready out there.
I can hear them. No.
And they're ready in the booth.
You look so comfortable.
I am.
You ready?
So whenever you're ready.
We're ready. Let's go. You ready? This is Mike, the great security man, who makes sure no fights break out. Hey.
Good show.
Hi, how are you? Where have you been?
I've been hanging out, having fun.
Yeah.
It's winter time to play.
This is where I stand just before I go on. This is where I make sure the lipstick's off of my teeth. Talk to Mike a little bit. Ask him, how's the audience look?
Looks great.
Looks great. It's a Friday night. People love to just have a good time. And all we want to do is make sure that for 1 hour, people have fun. They worked all day. They put in a hard week. We're just here to have a good time, right? Okay. All right.
You ready for the show? You ready for the show? Please welcome Miss Rolonda Watts.
Look at you face to face and say thanks so much for watching the show. Thanks so much for coming out on a cold Friday. You could be out partying by now and coming out and having fun with us. You've worked hard all week. You've raised those children. You've done that hard job. are here tonight to have fun. Just have a good time. I want you to meet Craig and Shane. Craig and Shane. Well, Craig says it's Shane. Or what Craig says, what is this? Craig Shane says he's... Stop here.
All right, from the top, please.
That was an excellent rehearsal.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
You know, one of the things that happens behind the scenes here on the Rolonda Show are the many calls that we get, a lot of times from teenage viewers. Teenage viewers who say that they're seeking help for all kinds of problems.
Do you feel when you do your shows before or after, during, do you feel you learn anything?
Oh, yeah. You know what the greatest opportunity of doing a talk show is? That you get to be a student of life. I learn something every day.
95?
95. Gosh, how do you get to be 95 years old?
Just don't die.
What does the future hold for Rolonda? Do you think you're going to stick with the talk show? You might go off somewhere else?
I think I'll always do something on television. I love this talk show, and Michael and Roger King will expect me to do this for 30 years. I mean, they say they're going to wheel me in a wheelchair and expect me to do this, and and I'm having so much fun. But I have a company called Watts Works Productions, which I would love to see build into an empire. I would love to see myself doing movies, be it writing scripts or being on the screen. I'd like to write that children's series I dream of, maybe that novel somewhere down the line, maybe promote other talent, maybe do a series of news reports on things that I care about. I always want to, I'm real blessed to have been forced in my life to have to do many things, which helps me be a producer, a CEO and president of my company, an anchor, a reporter, host. Yeah, I forgot that. We'll see you next time in Rolonda. Thanks, Jay. Thank you. When I die, and they put my little tombstone up there, just put on there, Watts worked. She worked hard for it. I want to be known as someone who works hard. Not given anything except an opportunity. I don't expect anything except a chance. And I don't want to be remembered for being on TV. I want to be remembered for working hard in an industry that was ever changing and having made a difference. That's what I want to be remembered for.
We all agree. Rolonda Watts is a hard-working professional making a difference. And special thanks to correspondent Joy Purdy. That's it for Another View. I'm Karen Smiles.